Alright everyone, it's time for Vermont Issues episode 111, getting trips here as Bernie Sanders' stepdaughter threatens to run for the mayor of Burlington. Now of course Bernie Sanders, he had run for mayor back at the dawn of the 1980s and actually managed to get in there. He had been active within politics since the middle of the 70s. We're talking basically he leaves his extended academic career, which is sort of what it was at the time, goes right into politics, and the rest is history. Now his stepdaughter is apparently bandying around the general idea of doing the same thing. Oh, we need to take Burlington in a new direction. Well, you can't take it further to the left, so has she converted to being like a neoconservative or something? Like converted backwards, away from Sanders' socialism, which is kind of how Burlington actually functions? Maybe so. Maybe she wants less taxation or something. That'd be funny. But regardless of her views, and they may be sane for all I know, we have no idea specifically. Sometimes you can get a political family where there are widely different views on many things. Look at Ron and Rand Paul. Rand Paul is a half step from neocon. He leans libertarian on a few things. His fans think he's way out there, by the way, for that. Ron Paul is more of a purist. He's almost an ANCAP, basically. He's on foreign policy, it's like night and day listening to Ron and Rand on certain issues. Certainly with the idea of defending against North Korea, Ron Paul appears to blame the Western world for antagonism. Rand Paul, of course, takes the softer approach. So we're not sure, but I have to oppose any run she would make anyway because it'd be dynastic politics. Now, of course, her last name is Driscoll. Karina Driscoll is the name. So she's Sanders' stepdaughter. She's not his biological offspring, married into, I guess, the Sanders family. But still, same family, assumed or otherwise. It doesn't really make a difference. This is sort of dynastic politics can be a problem. Look, you may be a Sanders fan. That means that the Sanders shine would rub off on her, get her elected, and then what if you find out she's nothing like Bernie Sanders? She's a total goofball beyond what Bernie himself is at. What if the core fans, they're all far left and she's further right? Something like that. You can get that problem. The other problem is sometimes within dynastic politics, it's just basically a way to make money. We look at the Bush family, the Clinton family. They're all basically the same. They're kind of like political mafiosos. Morons, basically. I think that people from the same family, it's generally unhealthy, I think, for the structure of our republic, for people who are related to be involved with, let's face it, basically nepotism, as they helped use one another's coattails to get each other into political positions. I think it's unfortunate, and it's happened a lot in our history, sometimes for better, sometimes for worse. You know, you think of JFK with RFK or something. Okay, maybe people like them, they're charismatic at the time, but still, it's about principle. The principle is that it's kind of weird when that happens, I think. But if she can make it anywhere, it would be a place like Burlington. Say I'm Bernie Sanders' stepdaughter, you know, oh, elected, basically. And that's what would happen. But, of course, there would be a handful of people in Vermont who do not appreciate that kind of politics. That would, I think, stand against it. And our voices are growing over time because we've taken to social media. We now have, you know, I think more of a presence. You'd think of certain, like, sort of pirate radio broadcasts that we have. The Green Mountains can be a weird place. And some of those weird people do not agree with the weirdness of a Sanders-style persona. That's about all. Peace out.